speed up frivolously from the kitchen line in this matchup.
Yeah, get the paddles up, everybody, because it's coming off the bounce right at you. Let's play pickleball.
Side out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been getting some fabulous first points recently.
For sure. Nice hands from Genie Erokhina. Lefty back up in the middle is always nice.
0-0-1. Second serve.
It's supposed to be rain. It's actually been nice, reasonable
0-0-2.
temp here. 74 degrees.
Side out.
Back
Couple
to
of missed thirds,
yeah.
and then stare at the paddle.
Right, I mean, that's what we do as players. But I expect Erokhina to get that cleaned up quickly. She has a fantastic roll on both wings, forehand and backhand.
Second serve.
Cross body.
Yeah, really nice from Rafa Hewett. That's about. That one did not bounce up very high, and he still was able to create some offense on Zane Navratil. Very nice from Rafa Hewett.
0-0-2. Side out.
Clunky from the ladies with the thirds here.
Yeah, absolutely right. The one backhand that Sam got was a
0-0-1.
dime, so maybe the ladies need to look to find a couple more backhands.
Reload City, we're still going.
Second serve.
Sweet little firefight. And that's a big-time two-handed backhand from Samantha Parker throughout that point. She gets plenty of pace on that shot.
That's nice.
Side out.
Something she's working on.
Yeah, fully inside out, too.
Because if you just pull it every time, it's not going to be good.
0-0-1.
Oh, and the alarm clock went off. If you had your alarm set at 2:11, there it is. Welcome to the slam, Don Stanley.
1-0-1. Second serve.
Hands from Rafa Hewett. Zane Navratil coming in hot. Actually taking the second hand off of the paddle, which he does plenty, but more pop with two hands for him.
Clank, and I'm not sure that's where either of them wanted to go, but up the line, clean winner.
Yeah, clean winner. Pretty nice fill in the middle from Sam Parker, too. Her partner was in that exchange. A lot of players get caught watching. She was ready.
Side out.
So ladies back-to-back points helping the fellas in the middle of the court.
0-2-1.
Got to get close.
Second serve.
Erokhina looking to find that left foot of Sam Parker up at the kitchen line, but Zane Navratil had other ideas. I guess he blew a tire while he was stepping over.
Hey. Or maybe we got to let's get the right tightness before we come out here. What is happening here?
Did he go? Is this just one shoe? That's a 30-second one shoe tie.
I mean, there's new injury timeout rules too. That almost was one.
Point.
No need to reach.
Yeah, that's right. A little extra shuffle would have helped right there for Sam Parker.
Side out.
Well, that was just bonkers, but entertaining.
Yeah, hop, skip, and a jump right over the corner of the kitchen for Zane Navratil. Got some style points on that one.
Point.
I always love these lefty versus righty matchups. The ladies are going to be battling. The fellas are going to be battling straight ahead. I've already seen multiple exchanges early on.
Second serve.
Pretty good flick from Rafa Hewett. Much more known for the two-handed backhand. but went with the extra extension and found a clean winner up the middle.
3-1-2. Side out.
Blast it right through Parker. Well done for Erokhina. So just one for them so far. Again, round of 64 progressive draw. You'll see men's and women's
1-3-1.
doubles later. Wow,
Point.
just sat on it, was on the couch with the snacks, and then got too much of it.
Yeah, two on it really is a thing.
2,
Sam
3,
Parker
1.
out in front.
Wow, I can't believe she got to that.
Second serve.
She's long.
Yeah.
Long levers and great reach. A lot of times when I watch her play, I feel like she's beat in space, and Genie Erokhina
2,
finds
3,
a
2.
way.
Side out.
A little clever veteran play there from Zane.
Yeah, and that's what happens when Genie hits a shot like that. Zane
3, 2,
knows
1.
that Rafa's going to make a move, so that's the game within the game. Very cerebral player, Zane Navratil.
Second serve.
Yeah, when you are at your most vulnerable, that's when your opponents are
3,
going to
2,
most
2.
likely make their move.
Oh, hit it. Come on,
Side
Rafa,
out.
we're in the entertainment business. What are you doing over there? That would have been fun.
Yeah, Zane threw him the, come on, dude.
I'm
2,
with you,
3, 1.
Zane. Way to jump in there again, Zane. Okay,
Second
now
serve.
20-second shoe tying delay.
2, 3, 2.
People are playing too far away from their partners in rec pickleball, Adam. Oh, nice, Genie. Oh, my.
What
Football.
happened? She
Side
wasn't.
She
out.
was not that close
Yeah,
to
she wasn't.
start with.
She wasn't. Didn't even really have to move.
Oh,
Oh,
she did in the stumble.
that's right. She caught her toe, stumbled, and that is a pretty clear-cut
Yeah.
foot fault. Because, like I said, she didn't have to move far.
No.
She took one step. Unfortunately, that was not a clean step for her.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and there's no moisture on the court or anything like that.
Second serve.
It's interesting, in talking with Jeannie, she said she's been enjoying playing the right side despite how
Right.
good you and I love her left side two-y roll.
It's nice to be flexible.
3, 2, 2.
She gets a really low paddle dip on that backhand roll, too.
Point.
Pretty nice technique. Good use of her forearm and her wrist. Gets a lot of action on that shot.
4, 2, 2.
Oh,
Side out.
lefty sky
Yeah,
hook
yeah.
right down at the feet. That's well done. That's a Rafa specialty.
Yeah, and when we talked to her, she said the same thing about women's doubles when she will
2,
be
4,
playing
1.
with Sam Parker. They're going to just roll with the situation on which side to play. So I
Second
think we'll
serve.
see both on either side in that women's doubles matchup. So yeah, it's nice to have that.
2, 4, 2. Side out.
Looking for the fadeaway roller. I believe that is 3 now, and the one
You
that went
believe
over
correctly.
just clipped over the tape. So got to get that
4,
dialed,
2, 1.
Erokhina.
Point.
And Genie
Timeout, receivers,
hoping
5, 2,
Zane
1.
Navratil was going to make a move right there. Going.
Second serve.
It's a shot Sam I know is working on, because when you earn that, you have to make that and get that down quicker.
5, 2, 2.
Wow, look at the nimble Zane Navratil.
Yeah, his timing when
Yes.
he is stepping to his right to look to pick something off has been basically perfect the first half of game one.
Yeah, he sold out
6-2-2.
early there, and it was the right decision.
Side out.
Again, earned a look, just got to make it.
That's right, and that's such a great shot for Sam Parker, is that
2-6-1.
crossbody through the middle, forehand off of the
Second
bounce.
serve.
So yes, she needs to make it, but also she is playing a left-handed fella, so she has to be careful
Yes.
with that one, as Rafa's going to be
2-6-2.
ready in the middle a lot of the time.
Side out.
Slapper, put away
Man.
power from Zane Navratil.
Was it ever?
It's all that hot yoga.
6-2-1. Second serve.
Well, that was a choice.
Yeah, so it's a soft one in the midcourt, and then followed it up with the rip. Probably should have doubled down on the soft shot.
6-2-2.
She took a crack, all good.
Point. Seven, 2-2.
Just
Point.
wide there, and it is 8-2.
I actually believe Sam Parker was fooled about the
For
location
sure.
of that shot. But Genie Erokhina, she has got to
8-2-2.
clean up some of these unforced errors
Point.
if they want to get back into this game. Another
Huge
one.
serve from Zane, 9-2.
Another one on the board, Dave.
9-2-2.
Make
Point.
it 10 with the cross court attack, and what was
Game point.
very tight early is now a runaway and a game point.
10-2-2.
And
Point game,
one-way
11-2.
traffic all
Timeout.
the way to the end of game one. You were going the wrong way, Erokhina and Hewett. 11-2. Parker and Navratil looked terrific. Yes, please. What a rally.
Very nice firefight. Hands are hot from everybody.
And the left hand of Rafa is
2-2-1.
especially hot as he just punched his paddle with it. Nice fill-in. Zane had left for the 3:05 bus. And then we lost our mind.
Yeah, we lost our mind just a little bit. It's okay, Sam Parker, playing great. Just don't let that snowball.
No.
Yeah, I went to Dallas to hit a little bit with some SoCal Hard Eights, playing Hovenier, Udic Castillo, and we got a session in with Sam Parker. She's very focused.
Oh.
She wants it. She's dialed. She was, even in a lighter practice scenario, you can tell that she really wants to be good and really wants to improve, and that's great to see.
It is, and when I drill with her, it's
3-2-2.
no clowning. Let's play ball and let's get better.
Point.
A little wrinkle in that one with some extra spin.
Yeah.
Got Erokhina off balance, wild counterattack. So Parker known for more of that full pace. That was a
4-2-2.
good mid-pace deceptive attack from her.
Side out.
Just deep on that serve. So again, the energy you
2-4-1.
get from a Rafa Hewett match is just lacking here.
Yeah, not exactly
Second
sure
serve.
why. I know scoreboard could be part of it, and I know he is pretty close with Zane Navratil. They played a lot together in the past,
2-4-2.
so maybe that could be it. But I agree. He literally needs the energy.
And it can be a swing and a miss and a running ATP, but we're still going. And Zane Navratil is stealing all the lassos. There's nothing to round up again. That's a great rally.
Yeah, Zane's playing great. Maybe 2, 3
4-2-1.
unforced errors throughout, and plenty of putaways and offensive weapons working for him.
What a dig from Sam. And then there is
Point.
Zane again. His reads on the opponent's paddles are perfect today.
Impeccable timing.
5-2-1.
Wow. Oh, my. Can't get to that one after 3 remarkable digs. I thought that one almost
Second
short
serve.
hop,
Yeah.
paddle down and back over.
5-2-2.
Get that one.
Side out.
Okay.
Nice shot from Erokhina as that drop from Sam Parker sails a little too far.
2-5-1. Second serve. 2-5-2. Point.
A fortunate bounce, but needed right now for Erokhina and Hewett.
Three, 5-2. Point.
Just misses, and they're within 1. So it's not a loud comeback, but a comeback nonetheless.
4-5-2. Side out.
A big time first volley.
And stuck it.
You know, on the move too, not fully established at the kitchen line. Rafa Hewett could not handle it.
5-4-1. Second
Ball
serve.
from Erokhina.
Yeah.
Parker often right on those counterattacks.
5-4-2.
That offense too good from Genie.
Point.
Tried to double down and go for it again. That one a little more frivolous.
Yeah, that seemed like there were 18 ideas in her head there. And ooh, that last one worked really well. Get to
6-4-2.
that one again, and that failed. Well done with the ATP
Side out.
and a peg of the toe.
It counts.
It
all
does.
counts the same. Little woohoo also.
But not a long woohoo, and I might have heard from the kids there.
Yeah.
So
4-6-1.
if that can't get you going, nothing can.
Oh, nasty
Second serve.
angle from Zane Navratil on the high
Indeed.
backhand.
That short cutter was
Yeah,
beautiful.
right.
4-6-2.
Oh, just catches.
Side out.
Some pretty plain, steady dinking. It's working.
It is. And you know, sometimes when that roll with the
6-4-1.
two-hander carries a little too far, you give an offensive opportunity. And I already talked about that one-handed backhand of Zane Navratil cooking. Cooks again.
And again, that time they
Second
get it
serve.
back. Yeah, I was having some nightmares of my two-e dinks that traveled too far. And apologies to all of my partners, including yourself, who may be listening, who got to
6-4-2.
wear it by accident. Wow, cutter down the line there? Okay.
Slice drive up the line, and they both go up to the net, Navratil and Hewett, and Rafa has something to say about that.
Like, what in the world are we doing?
4-6-1.
I get it, you're winning right now,
Yeah.
but you're going to try that on me? The
Second
fadeaways.
serve.
It's not good.
I mean, look at that court positioning, too. I mean, I understand the return was deep, but Genie Erokhina is
4-6-2.
up against the video
Yes,
board trying to make
yes.
that shot.
Steps in on the back end. Yeah,
Side out.
Zane is getting a ton on the 1E putaways.
Yeah. Liking what I'm seeing, playing a well-rounded game.
6-4-1.
That's a good
Second
poke.
serve.
Not the traditional roll that we see often from these players. Cross court all the way, and Sam Parker was not ready at all for that one.
Another one that didn't get down quickly enough.
6-4-2.
What a drop. What a drop
Point.
from Navratil. My goodness.
Yeah, that is the definition of a hybrid right there. All the spin right on the shoe tops of Genie Erokhina. And let's not forget Sam
7-4-2.
Parker, perfect position to finish with her powerful two-handed backhand.
Side out.
And she got caught at the pedicure. It's about GO time here.
Oh, yeah.
4-7-1.
Oh, off the tape,
That picture paddle.
off Zane and out.
Yeah.
Point.
I mean,
Zane
was
even
Zane-
went with a
was
key.
he, was he joking?
He has to be
Okay.
joking on that. He is. Called a ball
5-7-1.
out after it hit him.
Point.
Okay, a couple net cords go their way, and
Zane,
Rafa gave it a little love there.
Zane said you're there 3 times.
I
What?
know,
Come on,
like-
Sam.
Sam, listen to him. Again, Zane, enter at your own risk.
6-7-1.
Another one off the tape.
Point.
And we are tied up
3 spot
Timeout
just
receiver,
like
7-7-1.
that. He
on
said
a
it.
one.
He said it was GO
Yeah.
time, partner, and I guess they listened.
We'll be jumping all week. Again, progressive draw, round of 64 today, 32 tomorrow, round of 16 on Thursday. Then we get into this. Oh, we actually love us some quarterfinal Friday.
15
Yeah,
seconds.
I think that's my favorite day.
0 timeouts,
And this
1 free
match right
challenge.
here, I mean,
1
Rafa
timeout,
and
1 free
Genie,
challenge.
they're down a game in 7-4, and they're like, well, whatever, let's let it fly
Yeah.
and take some cuts and take
Time
some
in.
swings, and they get 3 points in
7-7-1.
about 30 seconds. So, big moment right here.
Cut, swings,
Point.
and an ounce of flesh from Navratil, and a woo, finally.
Yes, and that was a real one.
Yes.
Full woo. Great setup from Rafa Hewett,
8-7-1.
finish from Genie Erokhina.
Okay.
Point.
Steps into the 2-y, clean pass. 5 in a row on a 1.
Not an extended rally in any
9-7-1.
of those
No.
5 either. Just grip it and rip it pickle.
Another one off the
Point.
tape. That's the way it started. 2 of those, and we are at game point to tie this up out of nowhere.
Game point. Ten, 7-1. Second serve.
No strings.
No string.
Game point.
No, there isn't.
Game
10,
point
7-2.
2. And
Point
another
game, 11-7,
rocket
timeout
launcher,
change in.
and Rafa goes running by like he, and that's what happened. It flipped on a dime, and then the question is can
Side
Rafa
out.
and Genie keep it going here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why they can't do that. And let's see where this return
0-0-1.
goes from Sam Parker, because a lot of the
Second serve.
well, you got to make the serve first, but a
So
lot of
that Rafa can hit it.
yeah, a lot of that run
0-0-2.
was returning to Rafa and him creating. Genie had some issues with her roll.
Point.
She didn't have issues with that
No,
roll
but
right there.
I agree 100% with what you're saying.
Yeah, so, and that's what happened after the missed serve from Rafa, is that return did go over to
1-0-2.
Genie Erokhina.
Side out.
Good partner communication and pull back from Sam Parker. We talked about how much two-handed backhand power she has.
0-1-1.
It looked easy, but not always
No.
easy to pull that paddle back.
Especially when it's
Point.
set on the destroy
On the
mode.
destroy button. That's
Yes.
correct. Hewett looking to protect
1-1-1.
Erokhina. Perfect drive from Zane Navratil behind him.
Point.
Well, they got the shake and bake coming at them, so returning the favor here are Navratil and Parker.
2-1-1. Second serve.
That's the hard pump fake from Zane Navratil. We talked about his timing in the middle being impeccable. That time he just
Not
left
that time.
poor Sam Parker out to dry.
2-1-2. Point.
Rafa Hewett very ready to get to his spot in the front right and forgot about executing the
3-1-2.
return.
Wow,
Side
Erokhina
out.
did not even get near the kitchen. She was still behind the baseline.
She was behind the baseline. Missed opportunity.
1-3-1.
Sam sends it and makes
Second
it.
serve.
What a
Pocket.
shot.
Yeah, all Genie can do is just turn her head around and hope it goes out, and it doesn't.
1-3-2. Side out.
So the Rafa drives have dried up.
Yeah,
Again,
he was trying to do the same thing that Zane was doing to him and go
3-1-1.
back behind, but Zane was not having it. He held his ground perfectly.
again, Erokhina is just now getting to the kitchen.
Point.
And we played patty cake off the. Oh.
Timeout
Wait,
receivers.
is he looking
4-1-1.
for oil?
Yeah.
Is there a well underneath there? What is happening? Welcome back, everybody. Sam Parker, Zane Navratil have jumped back in front. This is their second time playing together. They played together in Cape Coral. They had match points, but they ran into the Marty Emmerich revenge tour when he hadn't been drafted in MLP, and he ran it all the way to the quarters with Eva Radzikowska down there.
Oh yeah, that was a great run from
15
Marty.
seconds.
And talk
Zero
about
timeouts,
the
one free challenge. One
style
timeout,
of
one
Rafa
free
Hewett.
challenge.
Almost single-handedly wills his team
Yes.
to game 2, and then we have a missed first volley, a missed dink, a missed return, and a missed
Time
serve
in.
to start game 3.
But he may have
4-1-1.
found oil here.
Yeah.
We're all going to be rich.
Second serve. 4-1-2.
Great shot,
Side out.
making him pay for the aggressive court positioning.
Swing and a miss
Yes.
for Zane Navratil. At least he committed to
He
his swing.
did. He was all in.
1-4-1. Point.
You heard Zane say, I love it. You have to love it. If you don't pull that trigger, then don't play.
Yeah,
Two,
the only
four,
thing I
one.
can say is just be a hair tighter to the line for Sam Parker. She has to go for that shot.
Wow. Oh, no. And after some ridiculous saves in the middle, after Parker played an out ball, it's the tape that Zane, I mean,
Yes.
he yelled at Sam
Yeah.
to go get it earlier.
About 3 different celebrations from Genie Erokhina
3-4-1.
after that point.
What a get from Rafa. Perfect. And a short hop, almost a winner. Oh, no way. Back of the paddle save. There's the
Point.
full other side of the Rafa Hewett experience. My goodness, that's insane.
I mean, I enjoy calling his matches.
Yes.
It's
4-4-1.
very fun and it's very entertaining regardless of the outcome.
Second serve.
And there's the first probably real explosion of emotion from Sam Parker
Yes.
after that.
4-4-2.
Love to see it.
Erokhina there with ease. Rafa with a righty save. Oh, my.
Point.
And Navratil goes for the full degree of difficulty entertainment value on the running Ernie dropper and finds 3 squares from the
5-4-2.
top of the tape.
Well, I didn't see his opponents in the camera shot, so it certainly would have worked, but high degree of difficulty for sure.
Just comes up
Side out.
short, but they again surge back in front to Hewett and Erokhina.
4-5-1.
And
Point.
that has been an opportunity that has not been fully taken advantage of here. Adam.
Yeah, just time to time. I agree. Some of the positioning
5-5-1.
on the first volleys, or if the drive would have made it to her on the first volleys of Erokhina, has not been great.
Oh my,
Point.
almost
Timeout,
behind
6-5-1,
the back
change in.
tweener. So after some vicious twoies from Sam,
Execution mode. Who wants it?
6-5-1.
Go take it.
Point.
blunt force trauma instead of high degree of Cirque du Soleil difficulty.
That's a better move, and the result was better for Zane Navratil also.
And Hewett and Erokhina are having a big problem unwinding the
7-5-1.
stack here, Adam. Whoops.
Point.
No lobs all game, and then there.
Yeah.
Off balance,
And
too.
there was a ton of cut on that midcourt shot from Zane Navratil. Maybe it just
8-5-1.
ate up Genie, and she didn't know what else to do. That is definitely a questionable decision in this moment.
Ooh, that
Second serve.
it did miss. We are in a new spot, perched high above the court. I love this view.
8-5-2.
We were on the far end of that, but it definitely looked deep.
Side out.
Yeah, some fun exchanges, some hot hands from all 4 players. Seems like that's kind of been what we've seen. Quick hitting points,
Yeah.
and then every 10 or so points, we have one of those extended firefights.
5-8-1.
Well, I said GO time in game 2 and it worked, so let's see if this is it again.
Second serve.
Not on a 1.
A couple nice off-balance digs in the midcourt from Genie Erokhina, but never quite made it to the line.
5-8-2.
Okay.
Side out.
All right, Slippery.
Yeah, that was nasty. I mean, just kissed the back of the ball for the topspin dropper.
And sometimes when you've missed one of your
8-5-1.
soft little fancy ones, it's away for the day, but not for Navratil.
Second serve.
And a way out call from Rafa there.
Yeah, I just love the mental chess game there. It's like, is Rafa going to protect her because they've been having
8-5-2.
issues? Where should I drive? Sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes you make the right decision.
Point.
Yeah, perfect spot, too, on that second ball from Navratil, knowing that Rafa is going to be sitting heavy backhand, and he found the middle of the court.
And
9-5-2.
Hewett was hoping that maybe Erokhina had hit that to Parker. And now she's stuck back again. And
Point.
this unwinding the stack is a disaster, and we are at match point.
Match point. Ten 5-2. Side out.
Parker looking for the glory
Oh,
on that
did
low
she
backhand.
ever. Did not play it safe. So big opportunity here. They made a
5-10-1.
massive run to end game 2. Great return.
Second serve.
Man, he likes that cut, doesn't he, today?
Sharp cut. All the spin moving away from Genie.
5-10-2.
Full extension, couldn't quite
Side out.
coax it over. And another serve from Rafa Hewett.
Match point.
Takes it out on his foot.
Yeah, that looked painful, and some of those have that that metal bone screw on the side there. You don't want
10-5-1.
any part of that. Match point 2. Great reset. And then Zane
Point of
jumps
match.
in, and it just caught a piece of Genie Erokhina. So Hewett and Erokhina had quite a run in game 2, but the script was flipped, and it's Sam Parker and Zane Navratil moving on. They could have Catherine Parento and Federico Staxford in the next one if they're lucky enough to win. They are the 3 seed. So good win, good match, and we'll have the top seeds, Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns, making their first appearance on Humana Championship Court when we come back.